I request my colleagues to kindly usher in the remaining self-help group members into the auditorium. And for the remaining members who are still outside, we are also doing a live screening from the stage area towards the food court area. So for the SSG members who we cannot accommodate in the auditorium, they can watch the entire program from the staging area. So request my colleague once again to kindly usher in the remaining participant. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome each and every one of you. It is my honor to announce the arrival of our Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Conrad K. Sangma, to today's event. Sir, we know you had multiple events apparently at the same timing, but we are very fortunate and happy to have you here with us. For your information, sir, today we have about 85 stalls. 60 of them are stalls of our self-help group from across the state. We also have participants from 7 states, that is Jammu and Kashmir, Sikkim, Tripura, Assam, and one union territory. So we also have participants from different states, and we also have invited entrepreneurs from Prime Hub, entrepreneurs from National Urban Livelihood Mission, and even department who will be able to showcase some of the schemes and benefits that our self-help group can avail. I also warmly welcome Honorable Minister, Community and Rural Development, Shri Sostis Sotun, our guest of honor. Sir, thank you for being here with us. Sir, also, we had the limited time to request him to come for the program, and he has agreed with an open heart, and we want to thank him personally for being here with us. We also have with us our Principal Secretary, not immediately, but he will be joining us. As I mentioned, there is a parallel program at State Convention Center, but our Principal Secretary, Sir Sampat Kumar, will be joining us. Our additional Secretary and our CEO, Shri Ramakrishna Chitri, sir, we welcome you. We also have with us the Registrar of Cooperative Society. Sir, welcome and for being part of this program. We have the Director from Social Welfare, Madam Doreen Lingwa. Thank you, ma'am, for being a part of this program. And we also welcome our Director, Community and Rural Development, Sir Sibi Sadhu, to the program. Thank you, sir, for being with us. We also have the Joint Secretary from CNRD Department, Madam Sanme Marak. Thank you, ma'am, for being a part of this program. Respective dignitaries, I cannot take names. We have Chairman from Meghalaya Rural Bank. We have also invited the Chairperson, Women's Commission, Madam Ayunas Aim. We also have a representative from the Ministry of Rural Development, from the Gender Division of the NRLM, who is part of this program. Thank you, ma'am. Senior officers from the District Administration, Block Development Officers, my colleagues from MSRLS, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 6th edition of Meghalaya Saras Fair 2025. Today we celebrate not only tradition, but arts, culture, and rural enterprise, but also the collective strength of our communities and the vision that continue to drive rural transformation in Meghalaya. So before we begin, I would request my colleagues to kindly facilitate the esteemed dignitary at the front row. We first like to facilitate our Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Conrad K. Sangma. Sir, these gifts are from our Women Self-Help Group. and the Minister, Community and Rural Development Department, and the Director, Community and Rural Development Department. We do have gift for our other dignitaries, but due to paucity of time, we will just be handing the gift to them during the conclusion of the program. So I would now like to call upon the Kids Taravi Choir from Nongstoin to kindly lead us on the state national anthem. Kids Taravi Nongstoin, kindly come to the and I request all the participants to kindly stand up for the state anthem.
Check.
Hello, check. Hello, check. Check. Hello, check. Check. Check.
Chong isa di churi crecito ya pa uperto ciano let's all and go through all life seasons bless all people with unity to live asong pati cha kapa ang so abri akong burong magrimdel jamamuna kung nang rimedong ingon kang bagay ang so cha song ngoni cha song una a sacred stone so rich and free will honor you with harmony. Land, language, lineage, our legacy. In them, our land shall ever be.
Thank you very much. Please be seated. We would like to ask the choir also to continue with the welcome song.
Kinh dong 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 ha nong kinh dong dong ha nong la dong la hi hấp sang kinh lên sao dong mình xin can huân ha nong la dong kinh dong ha nong kinh dong ha nong la dong la hi hấp sang kinh lên sao dong mình xin can huân ha nong la dong la 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 Nanguriri gusirong o na
Thank you very much. Kids Tari Choir Nong. So another round of applause, for that rendition. Yeah. So without further ado, to formally open today's event, I invite the Additional Secretary, Community and Rural Development Department, and our CEO, Sir Ramakrishna Chittavi. Sir.
Honorable Chief Minister Shri Conrad K. Sangma sir, Honorable Minister CNRD Shri Swastini Sotan sir, Director CNRD Sir C.B. Chakravarti, and my colleagues from different departments, my colleagues from MSRLS and all other agencies, and all the SHG women. A very good morning to you all. It is a matter of great joy for me to be here today because Saras has been an important event in the SHG movement where all the SHGs come together, not just from our state, from across the country, and showcase their products and build brand and build network and connections. It is pertinent to note, to take a note of the progress that we have made all these years. Today, we have more than 57,000 groups, and we are reaching 6 lakh women in the state through this SHG movement. As a target and a directive given by our Honorable Chief Minister, sir, we are working towards reaching to 10 lakh women in the state to saturate all the women who are eligible, who are BPL, to bring into the SHG fold and to make this SHG movement 10 lakh women strong by 2028. Sir, with your guidance and support, we are sure that we will be able to achieve this target. And what started as a small movement, as a small initiative, today has more than 1,000 crore corpus. And I'm very thankful to our Honorable Chief Minister, sir. This year, under the leadership and mentoring of our Honorable Chief Minister, we have started a state-level credit cooperative society called Platanka Cooperative Society, which will be providing credit to the far-flung areas, the Didis, the SHG women who were left out of the bank credit, formal credit channels, and even those women who are getting credit from the bank, because even for bigger enterprises, the limit is only up to 5 lakhs. So above that, if they want to grow, there is a need to get more credit, and our Platanka Cooperative Society is going to fill in that need also, sir. So it will also help us to finance much bigger enterprises and to take the movement to the next level. Apart from the livelihoods, another important area SHGs are working on is our health and ECD missions. In health, as you all know, in 2020, our maternal mortality rate was around 234. Today, it is less than 130. It is around 125, 126. It's almost 40-45% decrease because of strong leadership, and also all the SHG women at the village level, they are sharing, they are counseling, and they are also providing support to the Vulnerability Reduction Fund. Similarly, our IMR rate, which was at one point of time one of the highest in the country, now it has reached less than 25, sir, and we are actually going less than the national average. And more importantly, Meghalaya these years has become a state for innovation. Recently, we went to an event in Telangana organized by the Honorable Governor of Telangana, where actually we have exchanged an MOU. Generally, what happens is most of the times, teams from bigger states come and they share their innovations with us. But this time, we are the one going forward and say that we are doing these many things. We are doing a rescue mission, we are doing an ECD mission. And this is how our SHG groups are helping. And we will share our best practices with you. So, from a state which was a recipient of knowledge to a state to a giver of knowledge, that is the progress which we have made. And that is the path which we want to move forward also. And coming back to the rural enterprises, our target is actually to have 250,000 Lakpati Didis by the end of this financial year. We are working on it, and there are a lot of initiatives like SVEP, Ajivika Gramin Express, where with the Government of India's support, we are providing vehicles for marketing produce. We are also having stalls in different metro cities of the country. Even in Delhi Hat, we have a stall. Why these are important? Even these are one-man stalls. These are important that these create brand for Meghalaya. They know like this Meghalaya, MSRLS, Saras, this brand is there, this brand is there. So across the country, they will know, and it will create more traction for other marketing channels like the online marketing and all. And last but not the least, sir, actually one thing which is not related to women but is helping our women a lot is the development that is coming across the state in terms of road infrastructure. Because earlier, like the transportation, the logistics cost used to be a major element, and it was very difficult to actually get goods from Garo Hills in the interior areas of Garo Hills to Shillong and or even to Guwahati and to market. These days, because of the improvement in infrastructure, our women are getting a better price and our logistics costs have decreased. And I'm sure going forward, this all-round development of Meghalaya is going to help our women a lot. And on behalf of all our SHG women, I'd like to thank our Honorable Chief Minister, sir, and our Honorable CNRD Minister, sir, for all the support and mentoring that is being given. Because without that support, this progress would not have been possible. And today, with confidence, I can say SHGs are going to play a pivotal role in the dream of achieving a $10 billion economy. Honorable CM sir has given a target of 1 billion to the SHGs, but I am sure we'll definitely be achieving a much higher target, a much higher growth, given the kind of work that is happening. And I wish this Saras Mela all the very best, and with all your participation, it would be a great success. Thank you all very much. Mitela, who bless you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Our CEO has been leading the self-help group movement in the state since he joined, and he has been a pillar for all the functionaries, not only at the state level, but at the district and at the block. Moving along to show and to highlight the journey of MSRLS and how over the years we have come to this stage. And as rightly mentioned by our CEO, we can also see that in this journey, when Honorable Chief Minister Shri Conrad K. Sangma took over as the head of state for the government, and that impetus that was given to the self-help group movement, how it gained momentum from 2018 till today, will be highlighted in this journey of MSRLS. So on that note, I request the technical team to kindly showcase the video showing the journey of MSRLS from its inception up till today. Thank you.
The concept of self-help groups gained momentum in India after 1992, when NABARD realized its potential and started promoting it. The successful rollout of the South Asia Poverty Alleviation Program in Andhra Pradesh in 1996, with support from the Society for Elimination of Rural Poverty, further strengthened the SHG program implementation. The program evolved as a national movement in 2011 and became National Rural Livelihoods Mission, initiated by the Government of India and supported by the World Bank. NRLM was launched with a mission to reduce poverty by organizing strong institutions of the poor, particularly women, into self-help groups. Membership in SHGs provides poor households with access to financial inclusion through internal loans from SHG's own savings and credit from banks, government schemes, and entrepreneurial opportunities. To implement the scheme in the state of Meghalaya, an autonomous society in the name of Meghalaya State Rural Livelihood Society was created in 2011 under the Community and Rural Development Department. The NRLM program was rolled out by MSRLS in Meghalaya in November 2014 in 3 districts. From 3 districts, covering 4 blocks in 2014, MSRLS is now operating in all the 12 districts and 56 blocks with SHGs in 100% of the villages in the state. The SHG movement in Meghalaya, through the intervention of MSRLS, grew exponentially in the last 4 years as more impetus was placed on women-led SHG movement for improvement of livelihood of rural communities by the state government. The guiding principle for MSRLS is that SHGs are women economic collectives through which women can achieve economic empowerment. With this in mind, MSRLS provides one-time financial assistance to SHGs in the form of startup, revolving, and community investment funds to enable SHGs to have initial capital for consumption and livelihood purposes. MSRLS also facilitates and helps SHGs access collateral-free loans from banks. The support structure set up by MSRLS in the form of financial literacy awareness programs, bank Sakhi, and community-based recovery mechanisms has ensured better output in terms of credit flow from the banks to the SHGs. With the rollout of the Business Correspondent Project, MSRLS is also ensuring the delivery of basic banking services directly to the homes of rural communities where banks are not available.
Grupo nape anga dengtang yang gitang acol rangko skiani ko ba training rangko anga mana banga grupo nape anga loan rangko SSN ko loan rangko ay anga nengkani ko olgro katani ko mana tayo pi mentu pakam ni gisnam ki wa arpawi khat khandai arpaw wa em ka tu ka lockdown ta ha ka tu lockdown bun gi bru cham jan jarum yo bam yo di gi pli kadagante kani ga manbhawi o rangkat wa kini gi nong ya lam I tadi lai I lalia ai penu I ketika jeng rap yiki wa cham jan jar cham lanot.
In addition to economic empowerment, MSRLS is converging with the social welfare and health departments to address issues related to food, nutrition, health, and sanitation for holistic development of self-help group members. This has ensured that more women, especially pregnant, lactating mothers, and children between 0 to 6 years old, have been provided access to nutrition support, health benefits, and schemes relating to women and children. MSRLS also facilitates support for livelihood activities by helping SHGs to prepare village poverty reduction plans, wherein demand for livelihood activities are made by SHG members. MSRLS then acts as a catalyst to link the SHGs with other departments like agriculture, DOFP, Prime, Animal Husbandry and Veterinary, who provide service extensions in the form of training, demonstrations, and input distribution.
Nga dengtang ya MSRLS ni kita taksa kanirang ko mana pasok ko ba wan deke ya chini area au training rang ko aton warang ko nga skira ya gem aro wan deke squash hariani rang ko aro ke achal aro dengtang wine rang hariani rang ko nga skira na kita mana ha wan deke adita taksa kanirang ko ya deke phalas achi nga ang hamana
La yo kan tu malahe so montoy he dangade he la thung ko la thung ka chante.
It is the most effective way to overcome poverty.
So it's a proven one, in fact, by the World Bank to various other organizations. They promote this SHG-based model of poverty reduction. So in our state, what has happened was, like, we have taken this to every household, almost every household. 95% of the households in the rural areas, where almost like 80% of our population lives in rural areas. Out of the 80% of the population, 95% of the rural households are organized into women self-help groups.
Thank you. I would have expected louder applause from the self-help group. Come on, one more round. Thank you. So as you can clearly see, where MSRLS is today is because of the support and leadership of the government and the support that has been given to this movement since the year 2018. So as on 2018, MSRLS had promoted only about 5,000 self-help group. We have been able to disburse only about 10 to 12 crores, and the bank linkage was hardly around 121 self-help group who actually provided credit linkage from the bank. But since 2018, we have grown exponentially. We now have roughly about 53,000 self-help group. We have disbursed close to almost 600 crores of community funds from the government support, and also access credit linkage somewhere around 600 crores. So we have a total financial ecosystem within the self-help group somewhere around 1,200 crores. So this is a very strong institution of women, and with 95% of the rural women accessing this financial ecosystem. Moving ahead, we now have the facilitation of community cadres. So one of the biggest strengths of the Meghalaya State Rural Livelihood Mission is besides the staff that are recruited through the society, we also work with community cadres. These are self-help group members who have been identified by the society, and they are actually working at the grassroots level to actually promote this program, to actually take these services up to the last mile. So we wanted to take this opportunity, having both our Honorable Chief Minister and the Senate Minister, to facilitate these community cadres in today's program. So I will call these community cadres by name. I request my team to kindly align them so that they come in an orderly manner. Shmiti Marcus Lingdo, lead farmer from Kinro Khadar Jinkir Village. Just please, you can just wait there. Okay. Smi Balse C.H. Sangma. Okay. So to do the honors, I would like to request our Honorable Chief Minister, Shri K. Conrad Sangma, if you can lately come to the podium. CNRD Minister, S. Sorton, the Director, Community and Rural Development Department, Sir Sadhu, our CEO, please come, Alika. So Shri Marcus Lingdo is a lead farmer from Eastern West Khasi Hills. She is an aspiring grassroots leader who has transformed her village organization through consistent monitoring and follow-up. Balse C.H. Sangma is a animal health worker, which we call as a Pashu Sakhi. She is from Arongre village, West Garo Hills, Rongram block. Next, I call Darisha Lingdo Penlang. Oh, sorry. Balse C.H. Sangma, please. Balse C.H. Sangma. From Adongwe village, Rongram. Animal health worker. So they have been trained by the Department of Animal Husbandry, and they are actually providing grassroots level services at the community level. Next, Kong Davisha Lingdo Penlang. Kong Davisha is a senior community resource person for the integrated farming cluster. She is from Eastern West Khasi Hill, Mathada Shan Block. Next, we have Shri M. Fakrudin, who is an external resource person who has come from Andhra Pradesh and working with us on the natural farming intervention. So we wanted to extend our Next, we have Kongwan Pintingen Dakhar. She is a community resource person for enterprise promotion from Mule Village, West Jainti Hills, Lasken Block. She comes from a humble Bangavan and with limited prior experience, she quickly proved her exceptional capacity by efficiently managing key MIS responsibility, including enterprise promotion in her village. Next, I call upon Edelberta Armarak, again CRP Enterprise Promotion, from Bibra Vio, South Gary Hills, Chokpokbok. Starting a small clothing business in 2016 with just 20,000 rupees, she is now having an annual turnover from 40,000 to 50,000 per month. Next is Poida Kurba, community gender and health activist from Lamlanti Village Organization, East Kasil, Soyong Block. Community and gender health activists, they work closely with health department and social welfare department to promote nutrition and health at the community level. Next, we have Shrimati Bala Priyanghun Pengam, Block Resource Person, Social Inclusion, Social Development from West Jaintia Hills, Amlavem Block. She has facilitated for entitlement benefit to SSG beneficiary for MIH cars, new job, widow scheme, old age pension scheme, and PWD schemes. Next, we have Prida Arsangma, a financial literacy community resource person from Karkuta, North Garo Hills. Ms. Prida Arsangma has facilitated 789 PMJJBY enrollment, conducted 44 financial literacy camp, and facilitated in 97 livelihood loan by herself. Next, we have Srimati Handa Talang, business correspondent from West Jainti Hill, Lasken Block. Ms. Handa Tavyang from Marma joined the Damseng SSG from 2020. She has worked effectively in enhancing the credit linkage of self-help group in her village. Thank you. We also have Ms. Smriti Marngan, a bookkeeper from Southwest Gao Hill, Maukarwad Block. Can you kindly? Yeah. Next, we have Shmi Akhilesh D. Sangma, bookkeeper from Reva Para Block, Southwest Garo Hills. So bookkeepers are very actually important community cadres of the self-help group. They help to manage the books of account of the self-help group and they ensure that books are well maintained and the funds that are released to the self-help group are properly audited and well validated. Thank you very much. Now moving along, we also have awards for community institution. So we will start with the first to the cluster level federation, Shandor Cluster Level Federation Women SSG Multi-Purpose Cooperative Society from East Jainti Hills, Wapung Block. I now call upon the president and the secretary to kindly take the award on behalf of the CLF. The federation has mobilized more than 1,465 households into 178 self-help groups and they have a total corpus fund of about 2.01 crore. Next, I call upon from the Training Center and Production Center, TCPC, Wimpe Bayar CLF, West Khasi Hills from Motion Road. I call upon the President, Sri Muttai Mary Marbanyang. The Production Center is tailoring unit under Wimpe Bayar CLF, Motion Road, Singali Block, is the best performing and consistent unit, has been operational since June 2023. Next is the Block Resource Center from Mairang, Eastern West Castle. I would now call upon Krema Walang, the President, to take. Okay, staff will take on a behalf. Please come. So the Block Resource Center is part of the SVEPO program under MSRLS, and they has disbursed around 2 crores 27,000 enterprise loan to self-help group. We also have awards for village organization who have set up transit home. So I now call upon from Wimpe SSG, Rambrai, West Kasil, Nongstern Block, the president and the secretary of the VO. So transit homes are homes which have been set up to ensure that women who come for delivery have a place to stay while they wait till the due date of delivery. So these are run by SSG and they provide both food and as well as social support to the pregnant mother. We have another transit home, Songsak Transit Home, run by Tebel Bongwe SSG in East Gava Hills, Songsak Block. I now call upon the representative to come forward and take the, the certificate on behalf. The village organization has also been providing a supplementary nutrition support to uncovered villages. We have one VO from Mountain Vibhoi Umsning Block. We call upon the representative to take this award. So these village organizations are actually supporting the ICDS program in villages where we currently do not have Anganwadi center in the state. Next is the best CLF for ensuring proper monitoring of reports. We call upon Shakti CLF from West Gavhil Trikivikila block. So this CFF have actually onboarding all the reporting system into a national MIS framework, and all the transaction could be actually monitored through an online system. So we congratulate them for ensuring proper recording through a digital platform. Similarly, we have another SSC with the same contribution from West Giant Hill, Thalasken Block, Nong Pajai Para ESLF. I call upon the representative to come forward and take the memento. Nong Jingai Para ECLF from West Giant Hill, Thalasken Block. Please come forward. Oh, Nong Jingi, sorry, not Nong Jingi. So that concludes our award. I thank the chief guest and the dignitaries for coming on stage. Sir, please be seated. I now request our self-help group to now come forward to the stage. We have a special performance from our SSG. They are from Yatrelang Markalyang Village Organization, which means meaningful and graceful. So once again, I congratulate all the awardees, and I just like to say that MSRLS functions the way it is because of the contribution of all our community cadres and our community institution. So a round of applause to all the awardees. Now call upon the village organization to come forward for their performance.
Good morning to you all, especially our dear Chief Minister, Sir Conrad Sangma. My name is Pioda Kurba. I am from Maupunrum. Nangatay lang CLF, Sayong CRD belong. We, the MS, RLS, BMMU Sayong, we will present the folk dance, which will be performed by a Taymar Kaliang VO from Maudungung village. The performers are Miss Habayasuk Lang Malingyang, Miss Grace Nari Thaba, Miss Rebecca Thaba, Miss Barilyn Thaba, Miss Jantisha Thaba, Miss Fidalin Rani, Miss Pretisha Malingyang, Miss Binalis Khas Young. The folk dance, the dance that called Shat Shokba, which symbolize the color and culture of our society. The meaning of the song depicts the harvesting season, where the villagers, both man and woman, come together as one. Here, we can see the community share the workload between men and women, which shows the gender and livelihood as sharing the work to bring change and development in our family and society as a whole. It is time for joy and fun, collection the hard work of the season, the joy of fruits, the joy of all, equal paid and equal labor. So thank you.
She said she's nem la poi kapor ringkat kita masa. She shrub ringkat contation rang ban lum lu khao lu ba. To care ti mer ya song shit lang o sha la ki ling kha. Man dap ban slay u suk u ther la poi kapor shop ba. Da da, la la la. Be kul to be nanta. Ya pa ngi ak ngom ha. Has ngap kia perta. Na shalom na shalikha. Kirang yao, ki khen rao ya shin man ta. Bala poi ki samoi, ya ri saya kan hoi haring kat kia supa. Hala terpen kiwa, warni ki star ki pra alang syata. Shushrup ringkat, temen bat ki samla sya penthor ni shalika. Shushrup ringkat, temen bat ki samla sya penthor ni shalika. Kamiet kila wan phai wu la jrem la so khrai Hà linh nguyệt bì trong sâu đông ya sông kia sông quai Bì riap hawaria kia sông ha kỳ răng kỳ thầy sông la Temen ki di ya hang ta ringkat ki tang duma Da da la 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 Bet air to bet menta Ya pa ngi ap ngom ha ngap kia perta Na shalom na shalikha Kirang yao ki khan ra we shin ta bala poi ki samoi yari saya kan hoi harin kat kia supa hala terpeng kiwa murni ki star ki pra alang syata Shushup ringkat temen bat ki samla sya penthor ni shalika Shushup ringkat temen bat ki samla sya penthor ni shalika
Thank you so much. Yeah, Teilang Markaliang Village Organization. We wanted to give this opportunity to the self-help group also to come and perform in this kind of arena to give them empowerment and confidence in the future. We now come along to the distribution of certificate to the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign. So during the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign held from August 2nd to 15 of this year to foster personal connection with the flag, instill patriotism and promote national pride, 15 citizens from Meghalaya has shown dedication in promoting the campaign in different platforms of the community. It is our endeavor to recognize such individual by providing certificate. I now request my team to kindly usher the 14 volunteers to receive this award, and they constitute one Shri Stephen Roy Walang, District Program Manager, PHE from Southwest Khasi Hills. Singh Nora Armarak, Young Professional from West Garo Hills. Srimati Imiki Sayos from West Giant Hill, Cluster Coordinator. Shri Lumdingwell Lagrin, Cluster Coordinator from Southwest Khasi Hill. Srimati Nasal Marak, Block Resource Person, Social Inclusion from West Garo Hills. Sotrila Kharmule, CGHA, Vibhoi District. Ame Dashisha Yamin, CGHA from West Giant Hills. Shri Krista Belti Sangma, CGHA, West Garo Hill. Srimati Civil Sendai, CGHA from West Giant Hill. Srimati Bagam Aida Akan, Anganwadi Worker from West Garo Hills, Demdema Block. Srimati Honesra Begum, Anganwadi Worker from West Garo Hills, Demdema. Dimaviti Mukhim, Anganwadi Worker, East Khasi Hills, Malki. And Srimati Yefina Begum, Anganwadi Worker, Southwest Garo Hills from Zigzag Block. I request the Honorable Minister CNRD to kindly come on stage so we can just facilitate all the awardees. I also call upon the Director and CEO, MS Arles, to kindly come forward. Sir, if you can kindly come, we have the facilitation of the volunteers during the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign 2025. So I request all the 14 awardees to please come forward. We will facilitate you and have a group picture. So we will all just, come forward. So I'll call it by name. Okay, so next we'll start with Stephen Roy Walang. Stephen Roy Walang. Stephen Roy Walang. Singnora Armarak. Singnora Armarak. Next in line, please. Singnora Armarak. Singnora Armarak. Please stand next in queue. Singnora Armarak. Emmy Kini Sayo. But kindly wait, we will have a group photograph. Emmy Kini Sayo. Next is Shri Lomdingwell Largwin. Please just wait. Just wait. Srimati Nosal N. Marak, BRP, from West Gavo Hills District. Srimati Sotrilia Kharmule, CGHA, Vibhoy, from Vibhoy District. Srimati Amda Shisha Yamin, CGHA, from West Jainti Hill, Amlavem Block. Next after that is Christabel T. Sangma, CGHA, from West Gavo Hills. Christabel T. Sangma, next from West Gavo Hills, Gambigiri Block. After that is Civil Sindai, CGHA, from West Jainti Hills, Amlavel Block. Civil Sindai, Amlavel Block. Then we have Has Neva Begum, Anganwadi worker, West Gavo Hills, Demdema Block. Has Neva Begum, Anganwadi, West Gavo Hills Block, Demdema. Then we have Begum Abida, Anganwadi, from West Gavo Hills, Demdema Block. Then Dimar T. Marbia Mukhim, from Anganwadi, from East Khasi Hills, Malki. And last, Yafina Begum, Anganwadi, Zigzag, South Gavo Hills. Oh no, sorry, we have one more. Abhi Bijro Marak, Anganwadi worker, North Gavo Hills, Vesubel Pava Block. So request all the participants to kindly come near to the dignitary so you can have a group photograph. Yeah. Thank you, sir. And thank you all the awardees. You may kindly take your seat. Every year from 25th November to 23rd December, a nationwide campaign on gender campaign, Nayi Chetana, is observed across the country. This year's theme is Women Leading the Way, Economic Empowerment for Inclusive Growth. It is timely and symbolic that the state level launch is being held today during the Saras Fair, an event dedicated to women entrepreneurs and rural livelihood excellence. We have a very short video on the gender campaign and the Gender Resource Center, which has been established in the state. I request the technical team to kindly showcase the video.
In Meghalaya, the fight for gender equality is a pressing reality. A staggering 65% of charge-sheeted cases in 2023 were related to crimes against women and children, while 32% of all reported crimes in the state during the same year were connected to violence against women and children. These figures highlight a stark truth. Gender-based discrimination, often manifesting as violence, remains a significant barrier to the well-being and progress of women, girls, and gender-diverse individuals. But amidst these challenges, a powerful movement for social change at the grassroots level is emerging. Nayi Chetna, meaning new awareness, is a nationwide campaign under the Din Dayal Antyodaya Yojana National Rural Livelihoods Mission, DAY-NRLM, to raise awareness and take action against gender-based violence across the nation. Since its inception on the 25th of November 2022, marking the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, this initiative has reached millions, aiming to empower communities to confront and eliminate violence. In Meghalaya, this movement is driven by the Meghalaya State Rural Livelihood Society, or MSR-LS, working closely with community-based self-help groups to spread awareness and foster change. Through Nayi Chetna, MSR-LS aims to reshape attitudes within communities and challenge the normalization of gender-based violence by empowering women to break the cycle of violence.
The whole idea of integrating gender is to empower rural women, that is our didis, the self-help group women, who can address their issues on their own and also leading to the equality and non-discrimination. Then the process of GRC came in. Through GRC, that is Gender Resource Center, that's objective so that almost all the didis in vivos or the office bearers or the CLF didis or the GPP didis need to know what is gender issues, what is the non-discrimination and what is equality. And then linking it up to the guiding principles. Talking about services, talking about convergence, talking about the linking to the legal mechanisms which is existing, that's very specifically talking to the central acts. And also very clearly addressing the issue of gender-based violence.
At the heart of the Nayi Chetna campaign in Meghalaya is a network of dedicated facilitators. These individuals, stationed at the control room and one-stop center, offer crucial support for women in distress.
The main objective is to provide assistance to women and girls facing violence 24/7, okay, by contacting this free toll-free number. We also facilitate cases with crisis or non-crisis, that is emergency or non-emergency cases. We also refer cases to different centers like One Stop Center, Meghalaya State Commission for Women, even police assistance also, and ambulance also for medical assistance. And related to all of this, the center has been functioned through various ways. Like we receive call from different people who face from different kind of women who face violence, maybe rural or urban areas. Even the interstate cases also we registered here in our helpline.
Dahtin paring kata counseling hang ni po one stop center hi bunsin ni jule ha kita ki lives model LIVES mo kani kadi ke counseling method ke ba yo ling ba ki training ke bala equip ni da mo da ki institute ke bala destain po ka social welfare department hi L stands for listening kamut na day ban ngap ha ban shashkor bhala ni ban ai kata ka mo ka jingdon jonga hang ni ban min siam ya kata ka reu kan thei ka basha thombor I stands for inquiring na kli nga protho kham bani a shu pa de ke ni I mo ha ka be day pa de but kata ka emotional well being la na psychological well being we ka mod validate I validated long mo nga pentikana nga kli ki ban pentikana kata ka jingja ka long kumnu pi le kumnu pi persyang beno ban like na kata ka jing na pi akun ne V stands for that ban validate ka opinion jung ki E stands for ensuring support ni ensure ka support ro na makidan ki reu kan thei ki bawan nang ni marwe kumala batai I case worker nga try na khamat ki bawan na ka wai ki jilla ni ensure ki ka support atau ki dan support system ne em la shubu ki sa apa shelter home ngila pentikna ki bakin don be ki support person mo kum I counselor ne I case worker ki ban don bat phi ban ya interact ban communicate ban make you feel not alone. S stands for kumangala ong ka support ne tinang tade bat ka way confidentiality kumangala ong nadu ka basdam confidentiality is the most important and significant part of counseling ken tiang ala shim ka rai da ka jingmut ka basai ka bas kembangan wat no da ka jingala da ka lat kalti jong ka an tingan proceed bet support ti lanyo stang la da ka kuat ka pan pa de ki mo ki be de ka la ban lang ka counseling report ti I have the liberty pa de ban forward ik ki counseling report pa de kan sha kuat na ka banta ka jing bha jong ka to ka re kun thei
At the heart of this movement are the self-help groups, the driving force behind Nahi Chetna. Through these groups, rural women are encouraged to address domestic violence, speak up about discrimination, and find support in their communities. From workshops on domestic violence to seminars addressing sexual harassment, Nahi Chetna aims to educate both women and men, fostering a culture of understanding and accountability. But Nahi Chetna is more than just a campaign. It's a movement of women, by women, for women. Within this movement, certain women have emerged as leaders and advocates. These are the Nahi Chetna champions. Armed with knowledge, solidarity, and an unbreakable resolve, they are inspiring others to stand up, speak out, and seek support.
Tinga perdia kadon bit kemen sim hanga bangan yarap bit ikibriu. Kapan keta hadu bateng teng ngam nang yok thia ngam nang yok dem kadang ngam yok ban yarap yak tu kibriu ran kam cing yarap. Hasno nga tharu kitip hi banga khamla hi ban yaram ngalong balakloi hi ban yaram kidon ki bawan hi bat kidon ki banga ngalit hi manga atang shu I ngai kibriu kimla shu ban let hangno ru ngalet aklet hi ngalet keren yaki namarba ngala yo ru ya ka training jongka basic counselor mo napo kane ka North East Network ti ngalet door to door ru ngalet keren ken yaki ngalap yaki dang la thu khana kum to ngala shong bat ki plahi ya ka e ka ba ki don jing e ka mun sem ka chong ki te kum ta nga sa ai jing mot ka yaki
ya gender champion ok nak tan thang ko angni ba sia ni de angni ma ga bas karang me chikrang bang ani ni kan ni rang ko ma na ko nuka tau ga tan thang ni songo an thang ni nok thang oba me chikrang ni nik kan ni de wan sani ba se ge parang de tau ga ta ringi cha emna jikte rang ko thochar ka tau ga ta songsaro me chikrang ko bang batta manderangan dali raja me chikrang ko kam chate nikja tau ga ta songni nokne khamoba dengtang meeting rangoba da ogata noktangni kham rangoba bangba taun mi chkori khi sanga done mangna kham kha batronga uni gaman mi chko dale ra jani gaman ya gender champion ko namnaka je dakode mi chik rangba changsa ode mi asa gata apsan dakba channa ni khoman phana gata me sokani rang onga uni gaman anga angni pings kharangna angni songsul noksulna dakchakna gata nga kushong emangna ya gender ni khamkonga kainga.
Building on the powerful momentum of previous years, Nai Chetna 4.0 themed Sashakt Nari Banai Viksit Bharat, Women and Girls Lead Development from the Grassroots, was launched nationwide on November 25, 2025 and will be formally inaugurated in Meghalaya on December 1, 2025. This fourth edition amplifies a crucial message. Gender justice is a shared responsibility. It brings renewed focus on the vital role of men, community leaders, and village headmen as partners in fostering safety, dignity, and equality. The campaign aims to tackle gender-based violence, create safer space for women and children, economic empowerment to women, and responsive caregiving across the state with deeper community engagement. Nai Chetna stands as a testament to collective strength, a movement that embodies hope, resilience, and the promise of a violence-free future. Join the movement, be the change. Together, we can shape a safer, stronger, and more equal tomorrow.
Thank you. So this year's gender campaign, in most of the gender campaign program, we have seen women raise their voice that men should take we should invite more men to participate in these programs. So in this year's, when we had the program on the 24th of November, we had invited headmans from almost 9 villages, and we had a panel discussion, and it was a very interesting outcome of the campaign. And we had a lot of question from all the women self-help group. To commemorate the National Gender Campaign, we also have with us a representative from the Ministry of Rural Development, Ms. Sunindita Banerjee. So I request her to come forward and just share a few words. Madam.
Thank you, sir. Respected Chief Minister, sir, respected CNRD Minister, sir, Director, sir, CEO, sir, and all the dignitaries who are present here, along with our SAG Didis. I've come here from the NMMU, the National Mission Management Unit of MORD, DNRLM, and I think my heartiest congratulations to all of you who are celebrating this day and bringing Nai Chetna and Saras together. I think at NRLM, we always say that the social empowerment has to go hand in hand with economic empowerment. And no better way to celebrate that apart from bringing Saras, which is a celebration of economic empowerment, and Nai Chetna, which is a celebration of ending gender-based violence together. In 2022, when we launched the Nai Chetna campaign, the focus was gender-based violence. There was a particular data point which said that around 77% of women who suffer from domestic violence or any form of violence do not seek support. And for 3 years, we relentlessly worked towards awareness drives, convergence efforts, and to break the silence on any kind of gender-based violence. This year, as we were preparing for NRLM's next phase, and a lot of impact assessments were being done by Niti Aayog, 3IE, we saw a huge shift. And now around 60% of the women say that if they experience any form of violence, they will at least come to the SAGs or Gender Resource Center and share about it. And they also feel that these groups are now becoming equipped to address these issues. And that's the height that Nayi Chetna has reached. In 3 years, we have conducted 13 lakh activities and reached about 5 crore people through Nayi Chetna. And this year, on 25th of November, when we had Parkador Didi anchoring the national launch from Meghalaya, which received a lot of appreciation, we signed a joint advisory with 12 ministries, where Nayi Chetna is no longer an NRLM event, but it has gone outside to the world and has brought together 11 other ministries saying that we will work together towards ending gender-based violence. We also saw a commitment from 2 other ministries who will now sign an MOU with the Ministry of Rural Development, that is Ministry of WCD and Law and Justice, who have agreed to come together for an initiative called the Violence Free Project. And the letter of intent for this coming together has already been signed. This was a huge achievement which talks about convergence and linkages with other departments to end gender-based violence. While Nayi Chetna is about preventive measures, we also have to ensure that the services of all these departments reach women. Another thing that is a celebration we saw throughout the day today is the economic and the social coming together, and through the performances also we have seen that. Even within NRLM, we have to now break our silos and talk about an integrated approach. And I think today's event was the best demonstration of that, where economic issues also have the same challenges that are hurdles for domestic violence or any form of gender-based violence. For example, women have been talking about mobility challenges. Women have been talking about unpaid care work that was demonstrated through the performance today. Women are talking about access to resources. Women are talking about their identity as economic contributors. Even though we are promoting entrepreneurs, there are many women who are still recognized as helpers in these enterprises. So how do we shift that identity? So I think this year's campaign will focus towards building women's empowerment and agency that shifts the dialogue towards the 2047 goal. And I think we all at NMMU agree that Meghalaya has been an innovative state, which always gives us the best example, whether it is with the back to school program, or whether the way we have prioritized working with the vulnerable women through the Ultra Pro project, whether we are recognizing the challenges and barriers of single women. I think it always gives us an example of how a state can prioritize a particular issue and then work towards solving that. So I think with that, I'll end, and my best wishes to the state for Nayi Chetna and Saras. And I hope we will have more people from NMMU come and visit you and be part of this process together. Thank you once again for having me here.
In the spirit of Nayi Chetna, we will also have the state launch day. So I'd like to request the Honorable Chief Minister, the CNRD Minister, the Director, Social Welfare Department, Director, CNRD Department, Madam and CEO. We will officially launch the state, and Sir Richard from Register of Cooperative Society to kindly come on stage. And Madam Sanmay also, if you can kindly join us, please. So I request you to stay on stage. We also have the launch of 50 integrated farming cluster. Each farming cluster will be given a funding of about 40 lakhs each, totaling 20 crores. So these cluster will be set up in this financial year for benefiting 3 to 400 women farmers. So kindly launch. Can you pass the remote back to sir? We have one more launch, sir. So we have to ensure that the marketing of SCG product is being done. So in Vibohai, we have started one Lumlang Marketing Federation under the guidance of Ministry of Rural Development. The federation will serve as a central marketing platform for aggregating, branding, value addition, and organized market linkage of products produced by SCG and CLF members under Vibohai district. Sir, another launch. Thank you very much. Thank you. I would request the Minister CNRD Department to kindly stand, sir. Your speech is next.
The Chief Operating Officer, who is presiding over the programs, our respected Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Shri Conrad K. Sangma, who is the chief guest of today's program, Dr. P. Sampat Kumar, IS, Principal Secretary, CNRD Department, Shri Ramakrishna Chituri, IS, the Additional CNRD Department and CEO, MSRLS, CCB Chakrabarti Sadhu, DIS, Director, CNRD Department, Srimati Doreen Lingwa, MCS Director, Social Welfare Department, Srimati Sunandita Banerjee, the official from the Ministry of Rural Development, Government of India, Chairman of the MRB, DGM NABARD, and all the project directors, the BDOs of different districts and blocks, and to all the SSG members all over the state who are here together for celebrating the Saras Ajivata. Today it is an honor for me to stand before you to celebrate the Meghalaya Saras Fair 2025. We have seen many SSG members, and while entering, we have seen many stalls that have been displayed with many materials, the articles which all the members, you have been working tirelessly in different skills that you are having. And this indicates the vibrant spirit, the rich culture, and enduring the unity of our communities. Through this Saras Fair, we honor our heritage, the music, dance, crafts, and custom that define who we are as Meghalayans. I'm proud to stand in front of you all as a Meghalayan, and we are all proud to be Meghalayan. As the people of the state, we could always showcase, or we could show to the world that the people of Meghalaya, the state of Meghalaya, people from different states coming to our beautiful state of Meghalaya will always get the warm hospitality out here. At this very juncture, I would also like to highlight the contributions of the Meghalaya State Rural Livelihood Society, the MSRLS, who is the nodal agency for implementing the National Rural Livelihood Mission. The main agenda, main aim of the National Rural Livelihood Mission is to empower the women's society, to empower the women's SHGs, the different members of all the SSGs and BOs. Empowering women side by side as to empower each member for your livelihood. Going back to 2018, I remember when at that time very few SSG registered in our state. And with the hard work of the Meghalaya State Rural Livelihood Society, and with the strong initiative of our Honorable Chief Minister, we have seen the changes of different localities of each blocks that women come out to participate in different activities for their livelihood. This indicates the growth of a state. It integrates the growth of the women SSGs in each and every village or in each and every blocks. So, with the initiatives that the government is taking, we are looking forward that more and more women SSGs will participate in different activities for their livelihood. Dagba Soukmen, Hakamai E. Kadurkmat, Kajong, Ki SSG members Baro, Kibidon Hakaneka Limpung, Nakabanta, Ban Pen Paul and Ban Pen E, Yaki Jingtresh Tom Gijungpi. Kapalong Kaway Kabanta Kabakasorkar, Hakajingalam Kajong Honorable Chief Minister Jongi Sir Conrad Ki Sangma. Kaba lalong kalat kalenti kaban pli nagamta jongpi ki longkmi lapilong naka longying kaba duna hakayo kakot kalong kalat kalenti hakaba pila banyo bani simenta haki groups kiba pair kaba pipidon nakabenta banyo ban kintiu dala de lade nakabanta ki sap ka pipidon hakaba pinsala ban kamai jakpo nakabanta ka jingdon kam jong ka yeng ka sem ka jong pi tinga sokmen ban nga kermen skem baling ba ka jing simmenta ka jong pi haki SSGs ki ba fair haki activities ki ba fair ki ba pipidon kat kum ka talent ai ba on sanang la ban pinbit pinjana shushu ling ba ka jing tresh tom ka jung pi ka ba ngin sei ba ka jela ka jungi ling ba ka jing tresh tom ka jung pi ling ba ka jing sim khia ka jung pi ngin sei ba ka jela ka jungi kat sanang la ban kiu shafrang shakmat kham tam nakabanta ban kintiu ya ki longkmi ki badon kam ya ka jing arab ka ba katkum ka jing kasap ka ma pipidon nakabanta ban support epi lakalong financially lani da ka jing ai jing mut kumno ba pila ban kintiu nakabanta ba pila ban pinbet pinbyang daladi yaladi nakamta ka yeng ka sem ka jung pi. So once again I would like to thank our Honorable Chief Minister for the initiatives that he has moving forward with a clear motives to uplift the women's group of the state of Meghalaya. Thank you. Kublai Shibun, Mithala, Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words and inspiration. We adhere that we will try to mobilize more self-help group, and I can see lots of our women here, also community cadres, will do the same so that all the women households in the state are mobilized into self-help group. We move on to the next agenda of the program. Before the Honorable Chief Minister's speech, we have two more items in the agenda. One is the distribution of micro ATM and check release with a partnership with Meghalaya Rural Bank. And we have the cold chain box distribution for our community cadres in collaboration with Animal Husbandry and Health Department. So again, sir, apologies to do this again, but I now again request you and CNRD Minister, Director, CEO to kindly come on stage. I also request the Chairman of Meghalaya Rural Bank to please come on stage. I request my colleagues to kindly facilitate the business correspondent to come to the stage to receive the micro ATMs. So micro ATMs, along with our collaboration with Meghalaya Rural Bank, we provide a micro ATM to self-help groups so that they will be able to take the banking services to the last mile. Today, we will be distributing an additional 15 micro ATMs to 15 business correspondents. I request my colleague to kindly guide the business correspondent on stage and the colleagues behind to kindly come forward with the micro ATMs to be handed over. So I will not call anybody by name, so you can just kindly come and receive the micro ATM. And subha ab banshandur ma wanum payalet subha ab banshandur. Subha ab kong banshandur. Can we have some applause from the crowd? Request all the BCs to kindly come forward. Ale one chakaman banshandur. And subha pan e yaki micro ATM jong fi chakaman. So today, again, in partnership with Meghalaya Rural Bank, we will be providing in principle sanction of loans worth 5.25 crores to self-help group that will benefit at least 490 households in the state. So I request two self-help group to come on stage and receive the check that will be handed over. So this is SSG Bank loan in collaboration with Meghalaya Rural Bank. Thank you. So as I also mentioned, we have the committee cadres who are actually been provided training by Animal Husbandry. They are called Pashu Sakhi, and they have been trained to provide vaccination and also medication for animal. So today we will be distributing 20 cold chain, 10 cold chain boxes. So this will allow them to store all the medication and vaccine in the cold boxes. So I'd like to call on stage the 10 Pashu Sakhi from Laskin Block, Srimati Piyovisha Singhan, Mary Lina Manar from Saipung Block, Davihun Umyam from Motionwood Block, Miltona Nongsage from Mount Hardashan, Shimati Jerila Lahong from Peninsula, Srimati Basel C.H. Sangma from Brangvam Block, Srimati Nilba Marak from Vesu Belpara, Gretina B. Marak from Chokpot, and Srimati Shilmi Sangma from Betising Block. Kay thar khti kham jam. It's sim box. We now move on, sir, to your speech. So I request the Honorable Chief Minister for his speech. Thank you.
My colleague in the cabinet, Sostenes Sotun, Minister in charge of Community and Rural Development, our Additional Secretary of Community and Rural Development, who is also the CEO of MSRLS, all the other officials of the CNRD department and of the Social Welfare Department, officials from Government of India, all my members of the different self-help groups, ladies and gentlemen. Friends, we today are gathered here to really, in one way, celebrate a very, very quiet revolution that is taking place in our villages, which in a way is being powered by the rural women of our state. And for that, they are bringing and combining their hard work with a lot of aspects of our culture and tradition, and creating opportunities for themselves and for others by doing so. The self-help group movement, in one way, if you look at it, is maybe one of the most transformative community-driven programs that we have started in the state more than a decade back, but of course has picked up in an exponential manner in the last 7 years. I was listening very deeply to comments being made by officials who spoke before me. And as you can see by the different activities that we are doing, that this is far beyond just simply economic empowerment. I keep sharing with all of you and with the citizens of the state that Meghalaya has today embarked on a very different approach when it comes to governance. We don't look at schemes and programs anymore. That is not what drives us. What drives us is to see the smiles on our citizens' faces. What drives us is to see our farmers earn a bit more than they used to before. What drives us is to be able to see a mother, a daughter, a sister being able to make her own decisions as she pleases by ensuring that she is economically empowered. What drives us is to see the youth of our state being able to choose their passion, being able to follow their dreams, not because that's the only thing that's available in front of them, and not because their parents want it, but because they want it. And the way for us to achieve these goals or these outcomes as officers, as politicians, as leaders, and when I say leaders, not just leaders at the government and state level, leaders at the grassroots level, is to always ensure that we are not driven by the programs and policies and schemes that have been shown to us. Because if we do that, I think we're missing the picture completely. The entire goal of the self-help group movement did not start with the target to have 55,000 groups. It did not start with the fact that we saw NRLM programs being not utilized properly. It did not start with the fact that we wanted to give 1,200 crores as financial disbursement to women's self-help groups. No, it did not start with that. The movement for self-help group involvement started with saving mothers' lives. That's what it started with. When we saw the maternal mortality and did everything possible to improve that, and not being able to achieve it, made us dig deeper into trying to find out where the problem lies, what is happening. And when we kept digging deeper and deeper into the problem, we realized that there are huge issues that are there in front of us. I always keep repeating, we always tend to look at a result and think that that is the problem. But when you dig deep and you look beyond it, you realize that the actual problems are something else, not the problem that we see in front of us. Those are just the results of the problems that are there in front of us. And when we started digging deeper into it, something really, I should say, magical started happening. We started to learn. Our thought process started becoming clearer. We started realizing this is far beyond medical attention. This is far beyond institutional deliveries. This goes into the nutrition that the mother has. It goes deeper into the spacing of the childbirth, which then deeper goes into the economic activity of the women, which goes deeper into the fact that they are not systematically organized, which goes deeper into the fact that they don't have the opportunities and there's no platform to support them and help them. And so on and so forth, things started happening. And hence I'm very happy today to see that today's program was not just about the economic agenda and the growth. We are here to change our governance from a scheme-based governance to a stakeholder-based governance. It does not matter if you cannot finish the money that has been budgeted to you. I don't think we should be driven by that thought process. but every life you save of a mother. That should be the benchmark to determine the success of the work that you are doing, not the schemes you're implementing. The lives that we have been able to save in the last 7 years, a lot of effort has gone into all of this. And let me share with you that the self-help group movement has a huge role to play. And therefore, I take this opportunity to thank and to congratulate all the officials of the MSRLS. I say this every time, but I'm saying it again today. That I have seen the way the officials have dedicated themselves to the real cause. These kind of differences and changes don't happen because you follow the routine. It does not. These happen because you believe that you are here to make a difference, and you passionately work towards it, and you care for it, and work tirelessly. It's only then that you get results like these. So therefore, I congratulate all of you for the work you're doing. And I must once again reiterate that we are there in every way to always motivate you, support you, and to work with you in order to take this entire goal and objective of ours to the logical conclusion. I thank many of our stakeholders. MRB is here and other banks are here. The banking correspondents are here. This would not have been possible without all of you. So I thank you. I thank all the stakeholders who have made this a possibility. Today, we have a target. And I always tell people, we have a target. Because without a target, we don't have a direction. I keep telling people that it's like playing football for hours and hours and hours and not scoring any goal because you're playing football without a goal post. So you can play football for hours and not score any goal because you don't have a goal post. Targets are important in life. Targets are important for SHGs. Targets are important for government, and targets are important for all departments. But while we set the targets in front, what is very important for us as policymakers, as officials, as self-help groups, is to ensure that in that target, the outcome should have an impact that is inclusive in nature. You need to have equity within the system. Now, when I say that GSDP has to grow at a certain level, a lot of people misunderstand me. They think that it's only about the economic number. Well, that is the goal that is in front of us. But the way we have structured each sector, each department, the contributions that each one will make, the opportunities that are there in front of us as a government, but the commitments that we have while we are achieving these goals, the commitments we have towards the citizens, be it the women, the youth, the farmers, that is what defines a real vision and a goal and a target-based approach that a government and organization has. Today, Meghalaya is the second fastest growing economy in the state, in the country. We have a real GDP growth of averaging 10% in the last 3 years consecutively. The only state which has maintained 10% on an average in the last 3 years. And last year, as I said, we were the second highest. I hope that we will be the highest. But this economic growth has not been driven only by government expenditure or private sector investments or the net import exports or whatever you are the factors that are there. It has been driven by the growth at the grassroots level. The self-help groups have added to the economic growth and the story that we're talking about. And that's why our COO was mentioning earlier that we had put a 1 billion target. We would want to make sure that it goes up in the days to come. So therefore, I hope that that will happen. And I really hope that we not only have Lakpati Didis, Lakpati Abis, Lakpati Kongs, but we want to have millionaire Kongs, millionaire Abis, and millionaire Didis. Because that is the next step forward for us. And I hope that we'll be able to move. To conclude, what is important to remember? This is something very important which all of us should understand, is that when we look at the self-help group movement, a lot of people don't understand the larger implications of this. Why are we spending so much of time and effort to organize this? It's not just the economic growth. I've already spoken about the larger impact. What we are doing today by having different self-help groups in place is that we are creating what we call an institutional network and system. Institutional systems are very difficult to create. It takes a lot of time to lay the foundation, a lot of time to lay the wiring or the piping, a lot of time to motivate the different stakeholders that this is something that is actually going to be meaningful. But once you have this institutional system, this network of a large number of members who are highly motivated, it can and it will become the most transformational force that you have seen. And that is what the real power of a self-help group is. It's not about the small units that they're bringing in. It's about the unlocking of the multiple potentials that can be done by tapping the power of this institutional network. Nai Chetana. Any of the other programs you may have. Tomorrow you may have issue at cleanliness drive in the villages. Tomorrow you may have issue about water issues, forest degradation, you name it, or issues related to drugs and the youth empowerment. This institutional network and system of SHGs we've created can help us tackle any of these problems. I've been mentioning this many, many times to our CEO, but the problem is he doesn't listen to me. I've told him 100 times, and this is maybe the 101st time I'm telling him, I want a software and an app to be created where at any given time I press a button and that message goes down to all the self-help group members. Can you imagine the power of that? These videos you're putting up. Sorry, I didn't see my big faces out there on the screen. I thought there were videos there. It's really scary. The videos we're putting up, if you have this app system and you just upload this videos in this app, motivational stories of different self-help groups talking about what they've done so that others can learn from them. What a powerful tool and a powerful network that is. I'm just joking, he always listens to me. But is this one thing he doesn't listen? I don't know why. But he always listens, and it's because of his hard work and his whole team that we are where we are today. So this Nai Chetana, tomorrow you want to have any kind of program, this app will help you to send this message to the grassroots level in matter of seconds. Of course, we have language challenges, but we can overcome those. So we can have multiple languages and so on and so forth. But what I'm trying to tell you in short is that that's the real strength of self-help groups. So while we do economic activity, while we do different social activities, you have to figure out how you're going to strengthen this institutional framework that you have created. Because if you don't realize that, then I think you are not, unlocking the potential that this has. So I hope that this will be the next step. I really want this to happen. I would want these programs, the self-help groups should feel that they're part of something beyond themselves. Right now, they are connected to the 15, 20 members or the 200, 300 members at the VO or the 1,000 members at the CLF. But what if they're connected to everybody all across the state? And I think that could be a really powerful tool. And I hope that my 101st time when I'm mentioning this, that CEO will listen and he will implement this in the future. Apart from that, of course, there are many programs. I saw the programs where we've given different, programs given, units being given out, checks being given out. These programs will continue. I'm very happy to see that this difference is being made. And I'm so happy to see that our different self-help groups are highly motivated. I really want our other programs now to converge. So as I said, this institutional network of SHGs, they are lakpatis. Now you need to increase the entrepreneurship programs and create more value for them. So be it Prime, be it CM Elevate, again, very, very important entrepreneurship programs that our government has started because again, like women groups are very important for us, the youth groups are also important for us. So therefore, I hope that that will be the next step. So without taking too much of time, I once again congratulate all of you. I wish you the very best. Our officials from Delhi who have come, let me assure you that there is a very, very strong commitment from our side, whether it's the leadership, whether it's officials, whether it's every single person who's working there. You must, talk to them and understand how they have overcome challenges. There are places where our officials, where's our COO? Where are you, Ronu? Yeah. This man has walked whole day and whole night to reach villages which are unreachable, literally. And they spend the night there just to be able to then get one self-help group more into the list and help another 20, 30 people. I think these are really motivational stories that needs to be told and needs to be understood at the top level. And we need the support, of course, of Government of India. We are doing whatever we can from our side. Of course, you're giving us a lot of support. But I think a bit of more coordination between the different departments and support from Government of India can really, really transform things. We are ready with our systems, with all the people in place. And, a lot of things are happening. As I said, it's 2 hours program actually is not enough to really share the kind of impact that this has had. You have to spend maybe a week, 10 days to really travel to the grassroots level and understand what's happening. And then be able to conceive of what the next step will be to be able to take things forward. So I hope that that kind of support and work will be there in the days to come. So I will not take much time. Once again, I wish all the self-help groups, all the members, the very best. You are doing an exceptional work. You are really making a difference for yourselves, for your families, for your loved ones, for your members who are working with you. Remember, it's not happening because only one person is working. It's happening because all of you are working together. All of you believe in each other. All of you are motivated and want to help each other. I hope that that spirit of having that entire motivation and the desire to help each other and work together will continue to drive this transformation that we have been trying to do and will take all our different self-help groups, and of course, our state as a whole to the next level. I wish you all the very best. May God bless each and every one of you, and may God bless our beautiful state of Meghalaya. Kublai Shibun, Matela, and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. I'll just request our CNRD Minister, Director, CEO, Director, Madam, for the official launch of Saras Fair. Can we have the remote, please? The Saras Fair, sir. So we're opening it. Ma'am, come on. Basha, come. Videos also, maybe you can please come. Come on, videos. Yes. Madam Ayana, I just see you. Chairperson, Women's Commission, please come. Dr. Lalu, please come. So thank you very much, sir, for your kind words. As you mentioned, we have taken note of all the points, how the importance of the self-help group network, especially in addressing issues related to health and nutrition, looking at Lakpati as economic empowerment and focusing the next step on entrepreneurship. We're happy to mention, sir, that even from the Ministry of Rural Development, the focus for the next 5 years of DNRLM will be on enterprise promotion. And coming to the apps that you had mentioned, actually, we have been exploring this idea. And because based on a field level recce that we had done or survey, most people are now in the rural areas complaining about apps, that there are too many apps. So we were actually looking at using existing WhatsApp group and creating a communication tool. We are currently piloting it in Latkiva block, sir. We have already started, and we're getting actually good traction from the community on all the content that we are sharing. We're getting a lot of traction. The only challenge with the WhatsApp communication group, it is slightly we cannot connect more than 300 to 1,000 members. So how do we take that forward, sir? But definitely we have taken that into consideration, and we will do it in the coming months. As we come to the close of the program, I would like to invite my colleague, Bashan Lang Lingdo, to kindly give the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Warren, for smoothly anchor the programs as it is now. At the onset, I am very grateful to our Chief Minister for gracing the day and for prioritizing the SSG network to drive the development in the state. Sir, your commitment and sensitive support have been reflected through your action. You are the only CM who have attended the VO meeting, listened to them and addressed the rural women issues. In my career as a developmental professional, I have seen Sir is the only person not only attend this kind of gathering, but have a patience to go and sit a meeting with the VO. Thank you so much, sir. Also, I would like to extend my gratitude to the guests of honor, Sri Swastinis Satun, sir. Thank you so much for coming to this event. I hope that your presence and your presence of today, you will be able to navigate understanding the activity of our programs so that you will be able to support in the days to come to all the SSGs and VO in our states. Also, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to our leaders of the department, Sir Sadhu, for relentless service, giving support to this program, and without any problem where the state share are being getting into the system without any delays. Thank you so much, sir, for the support. With this kind of support, we will be able to deliver the program at each and every villages. Thank you to our CEO, sir, for your daily support to the teams, and your kindness and mentoring enable us to be able to take each and every minute and each and every support to our SSGs and women in the rural area. We highly appreciate the presence of Madam Sudinta Banerjee. This is the first time that we have a representative from NMU to this event, so we are highly appreciate, ma'am, and thank you for your support. And we do hope, like Sir CM has clearly mentioned, that a sensitive support and guidance is required from NMU in order to understand the dynamic of Northeast and in particular Meghalaya. Thank you, ma'am. Also, I would like to thank all the banks, the developmental agency, NGO, financial institution who have participated in the exhibition and also collaborate with us. We hope that your participation and collaboration will benefit our communities. Also, I don't want to forget the support given by each block development officers in participating in this workshop, and also in anchoring the program in the field level and ensuring that our staff are deliver and continue to work with our women. Also, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to the Deputy Commissioner of East Khasi Hills for granting the permission to conduct this exhibition in this premises. I would like also to thanks Ms. Doreen Lingwa, Director of Social Welfare, for converging of program with social welfare and also for your kind presence in today's event. I would also extend my gratitude to all MSLS family from State Mission Management Unit, the District Mission Management Unit, and BBMU for all your support to make this program as it is today. The involvement of the participating states from other states of India has made this program vibrant and colorful. Thank you, SLM of Gujarat, Rajasthan, Assam, Sikkim, for your kind participation in this event. I would like to also express my gratitude to each and every one of you who have made this program indirectly or directly a successful one. Also, I would like to thank here the Register of Cooperative Societies, sir. Thank you for coming, and your support in getting the registration of CLFs, and in coming months or so, we will have more CLF to be registered in the cooperative society. That will pave a milestone for us to ensure that this CLF will function as full-fledged cooperative society for the benefit to uplift the economy of each and every members of the society. Also, I would like to thank all the awardees who have received their awards for your kind contribution and performance in the field. The performance in this event who have performed and sang your song. So we thank you for this. And to all the SSGs who have participated in this exhibition. And last but not the least, to all those who have made this event and MSLS as it is today. Thank you, everyone. Mitla.
Thank you, Bashanna. So we will now we'll end with the national anthem. So I request the choir to please come again to sing the national anthem. Also like to mention that after we conclude the program, we have arranged lunch for all the dignitaries, which will be served in the dining hall. And I will request my colleague to please stand and lead the dignitaries when they leave the official hall. Yaki SSG bavakhat ki belawan hane ngilapan kre kabam. Subha dalawai ke program apshwa wanumpat mi kerke I can meet shwa ki officials nakmat dalami ki officials nakmat saya mi kabam ngilapan kre yafi shaka food court ma. So with that I request the choir. Would you be able to just see a few stalls on your way out? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we will have one group photograph. I request the choir to come down and the photograph too. The rest of the team from the backstage also may come forward.